everyone, I'm here with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of February 12th to the 18th, 2018. For the month of February, I am using the Enchanted Tarot, the 25th Anniversary Edition, as well as the Black Moon Astrology cards, which I have here. So let's get started. As always, if you know your sun sign, obviously you probably do if you're watching this, pay attention to that. If you know your moon and your rising sign, you can pay attention to those as well to kind of get like a more holistic view of the week. If you want your own reading, you can always go to my Etsy shop, which is linked below. So let's get started for the week. Okay. So for Aries, we have the Seven of Swords. So Aries, this week is a week where you might want to hold your cards a little closer to your chest. This is a week where, maybe don't tell everyone all your plans all the time, because there are those that might want to shoot it down, or those that may have want to undermine you in some way. So, if you have plans, or you have, some creative ideas that you're working on, maybe, it doesn't say don't tell to anyone. It's just sort of don't tell to people who are going to shoot you down or not support you. This is also a week where you may find out some things that have been hidden. Some things may be revealed to you this week. For Taurus, we have the Three of Wands reversed. So Taurus, keep going with what you're working on. Even if you don't always feel like there's those around you who will, pat you on the back or give you the acknowledgement that you want. It's saying that you have to kind of give your own acknowledgement from within and to keep going with what you're doing, because it does have merit. It is a long-term project. Any type of long-term project is going to go well. It's just saying you may not always get like the support from those around you all the time, but it is worth doing, so keep going. Give yourself the support, basically. For Gemini, we have the Princess of Hearts reversed, or Princess of Cups, however you want to say it. So you might be feeling kind of moody this week, Gemini. You may be somewhat withdrawn. You may be kind of going within a little bit. And it's always good to get some quiet time and to reflect on things and withdraw sometimes. But it's saying that you're being a little bit moody, and you might even be using it as a way to kind of be passively aggressive with other people. And it's saying, you know what, if something's bothering you, talk about it. You can always turn this right side up. Talk about your feelings. Find someone that you can talk to. It's okay to take a little time to yourself, but don't let it, take you away from the things and the people that you really love. For a Cancer, we have the Ten of Hearts reversed. So this week, Cancer, you might have some pretty big expectations on this week, and it says to maybe lower them a little bit. I mean, I know Valentine's Day is coming up, but we do have a big solar eclipse going on, and being a sign that's quite affected by the moon, this may really affect your moods. You may be feeling quite moody about things. There may be some disagreements with people, but it's nothing that you can't resolve. So it's saying, like, if you are feeling like disappointed with someone or upset with someone, it's saying, step back and examine why, and maybe talk to that person and try to work it out. For Leo, we have the moon reversed. So Leo, this solar eclipse is in Aquarius, which is the opposite to your sun sign. So depending where in your chart your sun is, what particular point, this particular eclipse may be an important one for you. It may be some outside events are kind of throwing you off or making you upset. And it's saying that this is not a time to make any big decisions. Not all the information has come to light. So over this next month or so, more information is going to be coming to you. Especially this week, you may just feel like you don't know where you stand or what's going on, and some things may surprise you. So it's saying not to make any big decisions right now, and to realize that some of the ups and downs with your mood are being affected by the eclipse. Eclipses are times of change, and at times when things are revealed to us. So keep that in mind. All right. For Virgo, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. Virgo, this is going to be a very busy week. This is going to be go, go, go all the time for you. So it's saying to be to not be too hard on yourself. To not be too hard on yourself if you are, so not to be too hard on yourself. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like, you are struggling with things, that's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. And also to say no to things. You don't have to say yes to everything, because it may feel like you're really just rushing around this week. for Libra, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. So Libra, this week you might feel like you are, you're being held back in some ways. You might feel like you can't make a decision. Other people are giving you their opinions about everything, and you're like, oh, well, I need to know what I think about things. So you need to kind of step back and think about what you want and make a decision, because not making a decision is also a choice. And also, don't let other people's insecurities become your insecurities. Scorpio, we have the Six of Wands reversed. So Scorpio, this is actually going to be a good week for you. This is a week where you are seeing some really positive changes. But again, much like Taurus, you're not kind of getting that pat on the back that you would really love. You want to celebrate your victory, but you feel like other people aren't acknowledging it. And so it's saying you're going to have to celebrate your own victories for now. It might take a while for people to see what all the work that you've done. Sagittarius, we have the Five of Wands reversed. So Sagittarius, this is a week where you might have to cut your losses with some people. There may be negative situations going on, lots of bickering, little bits of fighting and stuff. And again, I think a lot of this stuff is because of the moon. That's all the stuff that's going on with solar eclipse this week. But it is saying if something doesn't sound right to you, it probably isn't. So if somebody gives you an offer or something and it sounds fishy, trust that. Trust your instincts. Not everyone's on the up and up this week. All right. Capricorn, we have the Four of Wands reversed. I swear I shuffled these cards. I swear I shuffled them. Four of Wands reversed for Capricorn. Capricorn, this is much like with some of the other signs like Taurus and Scorpio. This is a week where it's going to be pretty quiet for you, actually. It's not, the eclipse is not really going to affect you all that much. But it is a week where you're just going to be kind of quietly hanging out at home. There's not a lot of other people, you know, kind of giving you the kudos that you want, but it is a week for hanging out at home. It is a week for quiet time. It is a week for quiet get-togethers with people. So a good week for you. And then for Aquarius, we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So Aquarius, this is a week where you really need to listen to your instincts when it comes to things like money. Don't do any impulse kind of buying, because what you buy may not be what appears to be on the package. Also, any business offers, really scrutinize them, because again, they may not be quite what they appear to be. So it's saying to be really careful with your money and your resources, even with your time this week. And then Pisces, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So Pisces, it's saying not to let other people sort of control you in any way using money. There's sometimes people who, they give you something and it's like a gift, but then they expect something back for it, even though they said they didn't. So beware of those who would manipulate you with money and with items. Also, as well, be smart with your purchases too. Whenever I see like a court card, Pentacles reversed, for me, it often means that, hey, like, don't just willy-nilly spend your money this week. So I look at these cards and I really kind of feel like the eclipse is affecting people to a greater or lesser extent, depending where, of course, where it is in your chart. But people might be quite moody. Everything may not be quite what it appears to be. So not a great week for making big decisions or changes. Just kind of let things unfold and see how they play out this week. Right, and then for the Black Moon, yeah, I couldn't make this up. We got the solar eclipse card. There we go. So that's exactly what's happening. Of course we got the solar eclipse card. Of course we did. So this is solar eclipse, and on it says revolution. So we had the lunar eclipse 2 weeks ago. Lunar and solar eclipse come in pairs. Lunar eclipses are during the full moon. Solar eclipses are during the new moon. And so this one is, I think it's happening at 27 degrees Aquarius. But so revolution. This is a time of change. And like I said, you know, everyone's chart is different. So some people are going to be more or less affected by it and affected in different ways. But this is a time of change. This is a time when changes are unfolding around us. They're unfolding for us. There's changes imposed on us often from the outside. They may be dramatic changes, things like changing jobs or moving home. And they might be more subtle internal changes within us. But I really do strongly feel that this is a time for thinking about what you want for the rest of the year, but you don't necessarily need to act on it yet, because it's like not all the information is out there yet. So it's going to be kind of an interesting week, I think, for a lot of people. I think there's like a lot of things going to come to light that maybe we didn't know before in our personal lives and perhaps in the world around us. But that is what I am seeing this week. So let me know what you think. I also do the daily draws on my Instagram as well, so you can follow there if you want to see the daily oracle and tarot card for the day. All right, I will see you next time.